Welcome to Springboro 45066, the TV News-Magazine of Springboro, Ohio. On our January-February episode, we'll visit the schools and talk to Breck Arneson. He's a recipient of the Auburn University Eagles program. Tom West of Heatherwoode Golf Club gives us an update on events and club fittings, and we check out the Chamber of Commerce to hear all about Expo 2024. We return to the schools to hear about a very special service project our fifth graders completed, and on Meet Your Neighbor, we talk to business owner Heather Ekola. It's all happening right now on Springboro 45066. Welcome to our show. It's 2024, we're at Heatherwoode. Carrie and I are here. I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Hope your holiday season was great. Got a fun-packed show. It's going to be almost an hour this time instead of our usual 30 minutes. It'll run from January and February. So anyway, good to see you, Carrie.
Nice to see you, Mary. How was your holiday season?
Great. How was yours?
Wonderful. It was great to spend time with the family.
That's a good thing, yeah. Well, anyway, where are we going first?
We are going to go to Springboro High School, where I had such an awesome opportunity to sit down with one of our very special needs students, a young man named Breck Arneson, who's going to be heading to Auburn University in the fall to continue his education. And I'll tell you, we had such a great time talking to Breck. I know that our story's just a few minutes, but we talked to him for, goodness, probably 30 minutes. And
oh, wow.
It was just such a neat experience with him. I can't wait for the audience to see.
Let's go see Breck.
We are at Springboro High School today, and we are in Mr. Yost's classroom with Breck Arneson and Mr. Yost. Thank you both for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so we are here to talk about a very special accomplishment by senior Breck Arneson. He was accepted into Auburn University's Eagles program. Now, Eagles means education to accomplish growth in life experiences for success. Breck, you're a senior here at Springboro High School. Tell us a little bit about, the process of applying to Auburn, to the Eagles program, and kind of the excitement of getting in, if you would.
It took some hard work to get into it. It took a lot of heart and 100% of doing the application right.
Did you have to do a video?
Yeah, I had to do a video for the application, and then that was sent, and then I just had to wait to get an interview.
Right. So students from all across the country apply for this program. Now, there's only 8 spots available, right? So they narrow it down to, I think you said about 20, and those are the ones that get chosen for the interview. Of course, you were chosen for the interview. So you made it to that stage. What was the interview like?
The interview was pretty cool. It was an honor to be chosen. It was at first it was nerve-wracking. I was excited to be going to the campus and being one of those people.
I mean, to be one of 20 selected just for the interview had to make you really proud.
Yeah.
Now, so you went through the interview process. How long did it take before they let you know that you were one of the 8 selected?
So on the second day was a half day.
Okay.
So they said before all of us left that a couple days on November 28th, they would call or email us, and the email would say, "Thank you for applying, but try again next year, or you would be on a waiting list."
Sure.
And then they would call you to let you know that you got in, and to say where you going, that you made it to the next step, and we will send you the application for the next step, and then all the other stuff for the next step.
That's so exciting. What was your reaction when you found out that you were one of the 8 students from across the country chosen for this very special program?
I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous at first, and then my parents talked to me about how an honor it was to be chosen as one of the 8 people coming as the 8th class or group going in next fall for this program, and I'm just honored to get this opportunity, and I'm excited.
You should be excited and proud. I'm sure your teacher, Mr. Yost, is super proud of you.
We are very proud of him at the high school. All of his hard work paid off for you, didn't it?
Yes.
So, Mr. Yost, tell us a little bit, about your experiences with Breck and just, kind of what you've been able to do to, help him with this, Eagles program.
So I met Breck. I came down to this classroom probably about 3 years ago. And Breck was one of the first students I met in here. He has the personality that he doesn't give up. Sure. He's a hard worker. Everything I've thrown at him, he's just kind of taken on, accepted. Even when I threw at him this year to become the basketball team manager, he just kind of took it on, and he's having a great time doing it now. So Breck, he's a great kid that accepts all the challenges we've tried. So
that's awesome. And you're obviously going to accept the challenge of Auburn University.
Yeah. When I'm done with Auburn, I want to accomplish the next step, and that is to become the equipment manager of my favorite football team, the Green Bay Packers, or another NFL team, but most likely Green Bay Packers.
I was going to say, I know you've got some serious Green Bay Packer love.
Yes.
And that's probably because of your family connection to the Packers, correct?
Yeah. My mom actually grew up in Green Bay. We've been going to Green Bay Packer games for a long time. My all-time favorite player is Aaron Rodgers. He's just a really good football player. Yeah, we used to go to games as a family with my grandparents, my cousins. I could have not done it without Mr. Yost, my family, including my parents.
Sure, sure. I was just going to ask you, what impact has Mr. Yost had on you? He said he's been here for about 3 years now, part of your life. I'm guessing he's had quite an impact on you.
Mr. Yost has been a really good teacher the last 3 years. He's done such a great job. He has made school really more fun and entertaining. Makes me want to come to school more. I like coming to school every day to see him and all the other teachers and my friends. And I try to give him the most respect that I can. And I like to say he's my favorite teacher. I really enjoy coming to school. He has done a really good job since he started down here my sophomore year. We have such a great relationship. We talk about football. We talk about Aaron Rodgers. He teases me. He teases the class a lot. He just makes it. And every single time he throws out a challenge to me in the class, I get it done and I get my work done, and yeah, it's fun.
Oh, that's wonderful. Mr. Yost, tell us a little bit more, about what you do in this classroom with your students.
So we do all kinds of subjects down here, where we start with math, science, social studies. I think the class that I kind of like the most is our job skills daily living class. During that time, you just get to know the students a little better, and that's when I kind of built my relationship with Breck and the other students, and that's when we kind of find the kind of job opportunities for them. Because like Breck's been working at Dorothy Lane 2 days a week for what, the past 2 years, 3 years?
Awesome.
2 years.
2 years? And in that class, we go and volunteer at the food pantry. We do all kinds of stuff.
Sure,
Get the kids out of the classroom, make it a little more entertaining and fun for them while they're still learning.
I bet that's a blast.
It is.
I bet you love working at Dorothy Lane, don't you?
Yeah, I started working at Dorothy Lane my sophomore year of 2021 to 2022 school year.
Okay.
I was given the job, I was nominated for the job by Warren County Services, and I was assigned with a job coach. I started there, so I work Wednesdays and Fridays from 11 to 2:30 on Wednesdays, and on Fridays 11 to 3. It's really fun. I got nominated for, I was awarded Associate of the Month.
My goodness, congratulations.
But
We're sitting with like a superstar.
We are.
But-
That's 3 or 4 awards you've won since
I
I've been down
know.
here.
Goodness gracious.
but it's really, I like meeting new people. Some people might say it's just about making money, but I like seeing people I know. I like making money also, but I like getting out of school and experience stuff outside of school.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, and I'm sure you're great with the people, and I'm sure the people love chatting with you.
Yeah, the bosses, Angela and Lacey, are really nice. Brian, the manager, and the assistant manager, Dennis, is really nice too. And everybody, all my coworkers at Dorothy Lane, they're really nice. They're really happy with this, that I got this opportunity.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. Yost, I mean, how over the moon were you when you heard that, Breck had been accepted into the Eagles program?
I think I found out probably about 10 minutes after Breck, when his mom called me. I might have been more excited than Breck was. That's a huge accomplishment. I knew he was working towards it, and we've done a lot of things to try to get him there. And when I found out that news, I was pretty excited. I even called my wife, who doesn't even know you, and told her. And she was pretty excited for you. So there's a big news in our house.
Sure. Well, and I know, I mean, it's a team effort.
Yes.
It's not just one person that puts in, the work to do these things. So I'm sure that, you're just as excited and proud of him as his parents are.
When I got the phone call, it was kind of a little bit overwhelming for myself to get that news, knowing I did it, and my parents told me we're not gonna give up. We're gonna try this out, and I'm excited. I am, and I remember going to basketball practice, and I told Mr. Bales, the head basketball coach, and I've never seen a coach that happy for me to get that opportunity. And the guys and their parents that night, he told everybody, and I have never seen a lot of people just be so excited for me.
Sure.
When I went viral on Facebook, on Instagram.
I was gonna say, your story has been kind of a big deal.
To make this a big story, I remember I was driving to the high school for basketball practice, and I got the call from Mr. Martin. At first, I thought when he said they were going to make it a big story, he was sitting with Mr. Yost. Him and my dad were talking, and at first I thought they were going to make it a big surprise that I wasn't supposed to know yet. But he said I was in there, and I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, I have a good relationship with Mr. Martin. Of course, he's a Bears fan, but...
We won't hold that against him.
No, but he will tell you I'm a pretty good student. He doesn't have to worry about me.
I believe that.
He's good at his job. I'm really thankful that they're making this into a big story, and I really do appreciate it.
Well, you've earned this recognition, Breck. Truly, you have earned it. You absolutely have. Tell me, what are you most excited about?
I'm excited about learning new things at Auburn, hanging out with my roommates that I get to meet here in a couple months, meeting the new teachers, going to the football games, going to the basketball games.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging out with the groups that I get to do, going to dances. But I always come back here and visit. I know Mr. Yost let me come and say hi.
Come back anytime, Breck.
So you will come back and visit us in Springboro?
Yeah.
You're not just going to move to Alabama and forget about us?
No.
Okay, good. That makes us happy. So you will be living on campus.
I will be living on campus, and I will be living with 3 other roommates.
Okay.
And maybe a person that's already attending the school, not in the program, but he's like a mini parent, but just making sure that we're getting to class and we're doing our homework.
Sure.
And just making sure we're participating in everything. And and also here at the high school, I've been participating in the senior event. And Mr. Yost knows that he doesn't want any of us to be left out of the senior activities.
Absolutely. This stuff is important, and you need to enjoy it while you're here.
Yeah.
Being a senior is a big deal.
Yeah. My parents are really thankful because with this special ed program, it's really cool because some of us, four of my friends and me, have been together since 4th grade, and we're really thankful that we're gonna graduate together, and I'm gonna miss them a lot.
I bet. But what a beautiful thing, and what a strong bond I bet you all have.
Yeah, I get along with my friends a whole lot, and I appreciate coming in every day and seeing them and seeing them get happy for me, and all those comments I get from some of them, and yeah, try not to cry.
No, I understand. It's an emotional thing. You know, these are your buddies, and they're your chosen family.
Yeah. We tell Mr. Yost all the time that when we're doing something, and he likes to tease us sometimes, and yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And we are so incredibly proud of you and your accomplishments. You know, I hope that you will come back to Springboro and let us know kind of what you're doing, keep us updated, and, you know, hopefully you'll send us pictures when you're the equipment manager of the Green Bay Packers.
I know. And some people like to call me the ladies' man at the high school.
Oh, okay, now wait, we need to know about this. So tell me more about being the ladies' man, sir.
So, some people...
You just got chicks following you around?
Yeah,
or?
some certain people, I'm not going to say names, or some people in this classroom and some people in another classroom, another special ed classroom, really enjoy my company, and I'm just a really good guy and a good friend, and
I believe that.
all that type of stuff. So.
I mean, you know, you're a handsome young man. You're obviously you've got a great personality. You know, you have a sparkling personality. You've got a great sense of humor. So I can see the girls just following you around.
Yeah, and Mr. Yost knows that too.
And you've mentioned a few times that you like dances, so I'm guessing you're a pretty good dancer.
I don't know. But
and I bet they love the way you dress. Because I definitely appreciated the fact that you came wearing Auburn colors today.
This is actually the outfit that I wore my first day going on campus and stuff.
Nice.
So, and we took pictures and stuff. You probably saw that on the website.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you have a fantastic support system around you.
I do.
But, you know, and I'm sure you could not have done it without them. But don't sell yourself short, because this is also your accomplishment. You did this.
I earned this.
You did. You earned this. You deserve everything that you're getting. And, you know, continue working hard, because there is nothing you can't do.
I really hope Springboro High School remembers me in a positive way.
There's no way you would not be remembered in a positive manner. I guarantee that. I guarantee you have left your mark all over this building. And in the people's hearts that are in this building. I guarantee that. Well, thank you so much for giving us some of your time this afternoon. I know your time is very valuable. Mr. Yost, same to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everything you're doing for the students, and especially for Breck. You've obviously made a giant impact on his life. And Breck, continue making us proud, because you have made this entire community proud.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, and best of luck at Auburn.
Thank you. War Eagle.
War Eagle. Back to you. Thanks, Breck. It was so wonderful spending the afternoon with you. We are so proud of your accomplishments and can't wait to see what you do at Auburn.
Oh yeah, near and dear to my heart.
I know, right? I love Breck. I've actually known him since he was a little guy, and he's such a great family here in Springboro, and it's just wonderful to see him thrive the way he is.
Okay.
Where are we going next, Mayor?
We're at Heatherwood. We're going to go see Tom West.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, it was a great year at Heatherwood. We appreciate all your support. Talk about a couple of things that are coming up. Right now, we're in the process of setting up our 3 simulators. We have the GC quads here. We have the Putt View. We have a great junior winter program. Right now, I think we have about 60 kids already signed up for it. If you want to book some simulator times, get in contact with the golf shop. Also, Matt is doing club fittings like crazy. We also have a tremendous amount of the equipment from Titleist, Ping, Callaway to any brand. Matt can fit you. Tom Bach, our short game guru, is here with our putt view again. If you need to learn how to putt, you want to buy a new putter, wedge fittings, see Tom. Again, we've had a great year here. We appreciate your support. Give us a call, 937-748-3222. And now back to you, Mayor.
Thanks, Tom. We always appreciate hearing what's going on at Heatherwood and being on the show. Chamber was pretty cool, huh?
Yes, and you know, if it's the beginning of the year, it is time to gear up for Expo.
Oh, Expo.
I know. I mean, it's a long,
hard to believe
it's
that
a
time.
long day for both of us, isn't it?
Oh, it
but
is
we
a long
love
day.
Expo.
Especially you.
Well, it is. My feet are always dead
I
that
bet.
day. No, but we love Expo. So let's head over to the chamber, talk to Dave Donaldson, our new president and CEO, and talk all things Expo.
Okay.
We are at the Springboro Chamber of Commerce today, and I am joined by our president and CEO, David Donaldson. Dave, thanks for having us at the chamber.
Thanks for being here, Carrie.
Well, of course. Now, I'm guessing since it's the beginning of the year, it is time to talk Expo.
Absolutely. We're gearing up.
I mean, Expo is the chamber's largest event each year. So I'm guessing you and your staff are working hard.
Yes, we are. We're getting ready. We're excited about it.
Okay, Expo this year is going to be March 16th, is that correct?
That's correct.
Right before St. Patty's Day. We'll leave the green beer at home
Please.
Since it's
At
on
the high school.
Right, on
Yes.
school grounds. So at Springboro High School again on March 16th. Tell us a little bit about Expo, if you don't mind, for anyone out there who may not be familiar.
So as you mentioned, Expo is the largest event the Chamber puts on each year.
Okay.
We'll have over 200 exhibitors at the high school. It's free to the public, free parking, and we welcome the public to come. Historically, we've had 8,000 to 10,000 people attend to check out our local small businesses and support them and see what they have to offer.
Right. So this really is Warren County's largest business exposition.
Yes, it is.
I mean, this is something that, the Springboro Chamber has worked hard to kind of build and should really be proud of.
It's been going on for over 20 years.
It has, and it's a really neat event. Now, on top of the, business community and the nonprofits, I hear you guys also have a food court.
Absolutely. We've got some excellent food vendors, local companies, restaurateurs that are going to have food available for anybody that shows up.
Right, and I know we always joke that this is the one day a year that Springboro has a Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So that's usually the draw. And Expo is a family-friendly event, is that correct?
Absolutely. We'll have prizes for the kids, and it's open to children. There'll be activities, events for them, so please
And
bring
the characters.
The kids, the characters, yes.
And we've got Adventure Guy that will be roaming around, that'll probably have some fun things tucked in his vest.
Yes,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Awesome. And then I think we'll probably have some entertainment throughout the day. Is that
That is the plan.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
awesome? So you can come to Expo, you can visit all of our exhibitors, you can eat, you can have, something to drink with your lunch, and you can be entertained.
Absolutely.
Now, you can also win prizes.
There will be prizes available, yes.
Wow. Okay, so we've got the grand prize, which is sponsored by Custom Connections again this year. They're always so generous to
Yes,
us, aren't they?
Absolutely.
And then we've also got door prizes that are going to be at each booth. So you really aren't going to be leaving Expo empty-handed.
There are plenty of opportunities to win, and the Custom Connections grand prize will be exciting. So
Wonderful.
I think you'll look forward to registering for that.
Awesome. Well, we love Expo, and Expo is 10 to 3
Yes.
on March 16th at Springboro High School. So you've got food, fun, entertainment, family-friendly, free admission, free parking.
Just a great day.
I mean,
There's
it's,
no reason not to come.
I was gonna say, you can't convince me not to be there.
And support your local business community.
Absolutely. It sounds like a perfect day. And I think we should also probably thank Wade Insurance for being the presenting sponsor, because we couldn't
Absolutely.
do
Couldn't
it
do it without them.
Absolutely. Well, Dave, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you. Thanks for coming.
We will see all of you at Expo on March 16th.
See you at Expo.
Thanks, Dave. We will see you and everyone else at Expo at Springboro High School on March 16th.
All right, 5 Point Elementary.
Yes.
Vital 5 points.
Yes.
Beth Watto, the teacher.
Wonderful.
Fifth grade.
Yes.
Oh, that is a great clip. I just got to swear in the fifth grade student council in.
I heard that you did the swearing in.
It was wonderful.
They were telling us how much they enjoyed having
I
you
enjoy
there.
Every year they get me out there. It's great. I love it.
I love that.
Let's go see that clip.
Absolutely. We are at 5 Points Elementary today in Beth Waldo's fifth grade classroom, joined by two of our fifth grade student council members to talk about a really special service project they completed earlier this fall. We're with Scarlett and Ben. Students, thank you for joining us today. Now, Scarlett has a really fun hairstyle going on because it is Spirit Week and we are coming upon Christmas. So Scarlett Lou is really Scarlett Lou Who today, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Mrs. Waldo, if you would tell us a little bit about the service project that your student council students completed in October.
Okay. When we first met and when we got together, when our reps were elected, we met and made a big list of all the different things we wanted to do throughout the year and who we wanted to help and service projects. And it was October, and so we were talking about homeless shelters and try to help. And we just kind of came up with the idea of Sock-Tober, and where we were just collecting new socks for adults and children that we wanted to donate. One of our student council reps, her family works and helps out at the Hope House in Middletown. So that was our first goal, was to help there. And then we ended up collecting a lot more socks, probably close to 500, over 500 pairs of brand new socks for adults and children. And it really turned into be a great thing. And then the Hope House actually really only needed the more adult socks, so they connected us with the CBI Institute in Middletown, which works with kids, and we took 6 big boxes of socks for children for the Parent Resource Center there.
That's so wonderful, so wonderful. Ben, why was it important to you as a student council member to, help the homeless community?
Because we usually get, and so it just felt good to give. So it felt really good to give those socks too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Scarlett, why did you like the idea of socks? Why are socks important?
Because we feel like the standard ones are overlooked. Like socks are something that you're not very concentrated on buying because you want jackets, clothes, etc. Sure. But socks actually can help a lot because they keep your feet warm because they're not as close to your actual body, which gives you more body warmth. Sure. And also then you're not sweating in your shoes, which makes you more cold during the winter months.
Sure. No, I think that's a very good point.
Everybody deserves warm feet.
That's very true. And they always say if your feet, your hands, and your head are warm, that your body will stay warm.
Right.
Yeah. Because your chest can warm itself up a lot more, but your legs and your arms and your head can't as much.
And people probably take for granted that, everybody has socks because I don't know about you, but I think most of us have just overflowing sock drawers at home, don't we?
Yes. We're just we grab the one that's spilling out and we're like, okay, I'm good to go now.
Exactly. So you said that you had kind of an overwhelming response from the student body. Did you feel like a lot of people jumped in to help?
Yes. It was slow at first, but we did provide an incentive. And
yeah, you want to show them what the incentive was?
And they would get these sock paws, which they would put their name and teacher name here, and then they entered to win a prize. They got some kind of a fidget toy, I'm pretty sure it was a squishy, and then they got a Chick-fil-A gift card.
Wow, okay.
We had a winner in every grade level, so
fantastic.
We did put them in every ELA, or otherwise known as a hallway, and yeah.
Fantastic, okay. So, Ben, tell me a little bit more about, student council and other things that you guys are doing outside of Sock-Tober.
So we usually put up food drives so we can give to a homeless shelter or something like that.
Well, we help with the SCAC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And sometimes we do Spirit Week, so you have to give them $1, then you can
wear a fun hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That helps out a lot. Mm-hmm. Then.
Remember the Big V coffee sleeves?
Oh yeah, we did Big V coffee sleeves, so we draw on Big V coffee sleeves.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was for the PTO, to help the PTO.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was just have a great day, or
right.
Mm-hmm. Positive. We wanted to be
I was
positive.
A lot of positivity on the sleeves. I do remember that. Those were great.
Yep. And this week we wrote backpack notes. Right,
Yes,
we wrote
we
positive
did.
backpack notes for another organization that provides meals and things to give to kids in their lunch boxes.
Wonderful. So it sounds like our student council here at 5 Points is really involved in promoting positivity throughout not just the school, but the community and surrounding communities.
Absolutely, yep. And we have lots of other things hopefully coming up when we meet in January. We're going to start a whole nother list and other ideas and ways that we can help. So.
Well, that's really exciting.
It's been a little slow in December because we usually have our December food drive, but they have asked us to do that in April.
Yes, because the SCAC receives so many things over the holidays that Wendy had asked if we could possibly do it more towards, which I think is great for summer.
I agree. I think that's
to
wonderful.
stock up
Do
for
it,
summer.
absolutely. Do it when maybe they need it a little more.
Exactly.
Yeah. We also only focus on giving them the food that they asked for because a lot of people would just give them the food that's lying around, but they don't need that food. They need the food that they ask for. Like certain grades are assigned certain things.
They give us a list of their biggest needs. So, yeah.
That's wonderful, wonderful. I think, service within the community is so important, and it's lovely to see our students, kind of picking up that need and serving the community at such a young age.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to the two of you for doing that. That, makes us very proud. And I'm sure Mrs. Waldo is very proud of you.
Oh, yes. This is a great group to work with this year. A great group to work with. So we're very lucky. And I'm sure we'll accomplish a lot, won't we?
Yes.
And now you also said that you plan on doing Sock-Tober again with, the next group of students that come through.
Yeah.
So Sock-Tober will happen
Become
again.
an annual event.
Wonderful. So we'll see that again in 2024 for any of our viewers that might want to donate.
Yeah, we have some wonderful kids in 4th grade, and I'm sure they would love to do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, next year's representatives, huh?
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, guys, keep up the great work, and thank you for having us into your classroom today.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, back to you.
Thanks, Beth. Nice to have you on our show. Carrie and I appreciate it. Well, it's about that time.
I hear a drum roll.
Drum roll. It's Meet Your Neighbor time. We have a very interesting and a sweet lady with a sweet tooth that's going to join us very shortly. Heather Ekola is one of our businesses in this town who does a lot of different things for the community. We love it, and she has some really good goodies. Let's go talk to Heather. Well, Meet Your Neighbor starting in 2024. Heather, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, why don't you just tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Heather Ekola, and I've got a store in the Springboro Point Shopping Center. I own Heather's Gourmet Caramel Apples, and I've got 3 kids. One of them's graduated from Springboro High School, and the other 2 are still in school.
Okay. What made you open your business in Springboro?
So my business was a whoopsie-daisy because I don't have any business background, but it had grown, started in my kitchen, and then it had just gotten to a point where I had to kill it or move it. So I moved it.
I know we all love all the goodies that you make. The Chamber had a great Christmas party, and your apples were fantastic.
Well,
so anybody wants some really good caramel apples or something like that, get a hold of Heather. So Springboro, what do you like about Springboro?
We have been in Springboro, my husband and I, and our 3 kids. We've been in Springboro since 2007, and we like that it's a great place for our kids to grow up. We started in, we had a house in Belmont, and we had planned to be there just for a few years, and we were, and then we moved on to Springboro, and we've been in the same house ever since then. But I'm a firm believer that you find what you look for, and if you look for good, which we do, we found that in Springboro, and we like it. It's a small enough community, and what I really like, I like that I don't have to time where I go around traffic patterns.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you know what?
city.
There are some other places that did not have a very good mobility master plan, so to speak. Or there's ways to get around Springboro and in and out and doing things, the shortcuts.
Yeah, and it's small enough. I don't have to hop on a highway to get from one side of town to the other.
Well, it's a great place to have a business, too, because people really do try to patronize. I mean, me, I go to the gas station, buy my gas in Springboro. I try to buy all my restaurant. We go to Kroger's. We do, we try to buy all of our stuff in Springboro because it's where we live. We want it to flourish and be the city that it is. So it's good. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your business, exactly the different things that you do in it?
So we do a number of things. We have our caramel apples. which we carry in store. We also ship them. We also attend a lot of events. We do 30 or so events a year. Those are just like big shopping type events around Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana. We're all over the state and locally too. So we do a lot of that. We have a classroom where we host class. We also host other local businesses. So we have candle making and cookie decorating. We have charcuterie. We have calligraphy. So we just have a lot of other people that will come in and hold their class in our space, and we love that. We like having them, and we like having the variety, and it's a win for us and it's a win for them. Not everybody who starts out, I know I didn't when I started out, I didn't have a space, and so I was dependent on other people to kind of give me a leg up, and we've liked to be able to give that back.
Okay. 25 years of marriage, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I still like my husband.
That's good, I like that. I gotta remember that one. Well, if you were to tell someone who wanted to start a business in Springboro, or somebody who wants to come and move to Springboro, what would you tell them? Why they should or should not come to Springboro?
I think Springboro is a great place to start a business. It's a thriving community. People are very, very supportive. People want to support you. I know it's been really great for us. People will give back what you give, you receive right back, and so we've tried to do that. But I would tell anybody also, just start. You don't have to have a master plan. You don't have to have everything laid out. Just start, figure it out as you go. I know that's what we did, and so we're still figuring it out.
Sometimes that works better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Spontaneous, I like spontaneous. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they're good. Have you been to any of the concerts in the park?
We have done the concerts
Aren't
in the
they
park.
cool?
Yes, they're a lot of fun.
We have a great lineup this year.
Is it released yet?
Oh, it's great. I just got it about 10 minutes ago, but I'm not released to the public yet, but it's ready to go.
Okay, well, I'm excited. We do go to
we have
those.
some really good ones.
Yeah, good.
Some really good ones lined up. Okay. All right, well, I want to thank you for being on the show. You have anything you'd like to say to the audience before we say?
No, just thanks for having me. We
All right,
like
well,
it here.
Heather, if you need something, go see her. Wave bye. All right, thanks, Heather. We really appreciate you being on the show. And nice hearing about all your family and all the things you do in this Springboro area.
She contributes so much to our community.
Yeah.
And quietly.
Yeah, and she loves the concerts in the park. What's not to
She
like,
does,
right?
absolutely.
Well, another show behind us, the first one of the year.
First one of the year, Mayor.
Yeah, I believe,
it's great to be back.
I believe this is our 8th year that you and I have been doing it now.
Can you believe that?
8th year, and merged when I was 17, so this is our 25th year.
Wow.
It's hard to believe.
25 years.
25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, good. So
we should throw a party or something.
I know, maybe we should.
I mean, this is our silver anniversary.
I know, it is, yeah. Well, anyway, I want to thank you, Carrie, especially for joining the show.
Thank you.
We have
for
a lot of fun
having me.
together, and we try to showcase this great community we all call home. But I want to thank the MVCC and Joe McKenzie, who does so much work in the background to make it, who also lives in Springboro, which makes it even better. He's got skin in the game.
Of course. We couldn't do it without Joe. He is truly part of our family.
Yeah. So anyway, that being said, we will see you in March.
Yes.
Okay? Until then, be safe, be happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you then. Carrie and I say so long.